What's going on, everyone? Today I just wanted to give my reasons to why, because some people actually seem to think, I don't know, maybe I made it seem that way, that I'm free to play, but I'm not free to play. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I'm wearing the Battle Pass skin. If you buy that, you're not free to play. But I'll explain like my personal reasons to why I am not free to play and why I will never be free to play in games I really like Tower of Fantasy, and maybe you guys will find some similarities into why you're not free to play, or some reasons why you are free to play. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not free to play. As you can see, I also have the Frigg C3 weapon behind me, so unless I saved a lot in the beginning, you're not getting this weapon. I also have the King, but the King I actually got free to play. So for my account, the skins I've pretty much bought are these, and they are these, I guess these, and then this one, and then that's it. So the Battle Pass skins and then the 2 event ones. And for me personally, why I'm never going free to play in a game I like, because right now I used to play other like kind of gacha games like Genshin Impact. I also didn't go free to, like I'm not really a kid anymore. Right, like I'm still young, but I'm not really a kid anymore. And when there's a game I really like and I can afford to miss money on the game, I feel like, first of all, I feel like helping the company out, because this is a free to play game, and if there's stuff I like, I don't mind spending a little money to get it. Like there's like little stuff in the shop as well that is not really that expensive, like this arm and the 5 singles is like, I think like 2 euros, 3 euros. And this arm is amazing. Like I'm not even getting paid to say all this stuff. It may seem like it, but this arm, when you use it like for exploration, trust me, it helps you a lot. And that for 3 euros, if you can afford it, then you can afford it. If you can't, you can't. Also like little stuff like this, a multi, this is like 2 euros as well. And then the monthly pass, I have the monthly pass. And right now, all I pretty much have is the battle pass and the monthly pass. I've bought everything in the shop when it came out for the first, like when you double it, except for the first one, which I hope they reset. I hope that they reset it, because right now, if I wanted to guarantee myself a character, like I could spend around 50, and it will be double this, and I would literally be able to go to pity pretty much. But right now, it is kind of hard because you have to spend 100, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know, no, it's probably a bit more than 50. But anyways, like the little stuff for me, I'm talking about me personally, right? There's like little stuff for me. I like to, because there's other people I played with in the beginning, or people I play with sometimes. A lot of friends, like they quit. But I like to, because it's a third-person game. In third-person games, I like to look nice. And I like to look like different from the rest. I don't know, some people might have that as well. That's why they get skins and stuff, and they do customize their characters. But there's also people that don't care about that kind of stuff, right? And also I like being able to have variety in my characters. That's why in the beginning I went full out for Nemesis. I wanted Samir, I wanted King, I wanted everyone in the beginning. And then when Frigg came out, I told myself, yes, I'm getting Frigg, and I'm getting her at least C3. And from Frigg on forward, I pretty much got 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. I spent a little money on it to get her, but 𝙀𝙓𝙃 made me realize there's no point in getting a character C0 really, because other characters will just outshine them. So if you go for a character, you have to fully go for them and get the stars so they're actually useful. That's why for Saki, like, I mainly just want to get Saki. Like, she probably won't outshine my Meryl at C0, but I just like her more, so that's why I would love to use her. Same for Lynn, I'll probably have to invest a lot. It's like I'm like a spender, but like a little spender. Like I don't consider myself like a crazy whale, like to where there are these people that have these C6 characters and are like on top of the leaderboards and shit, and they have like, let's just go to the leaderboard real quick, right? Let's go to the bygone fan. Let's look at this number 1 guy. He has 76,000 TS. And if you look at his gear and everything, he probably farmed out his gear and stuff as well. Like, look, he farmed all of this stuff out. But if you look at all his weapons, they're all going to be C6. And that is possible with luck. But it's also, most people just like spend, like, look, C6. 2 limited time units, C6, right? You're not just gonna get 2 of them C6. But trust me, unless you have the craziest luck in the game, C6, like you know what I mean, like all the skins and the things. And I'm not that crazy over whale, but if there's something I really like, I do want to just get it, right? And I've had that before in Genshin Impact, or like in this game I was never free to play to begin with, but in Genshin Impact I had that feeling to where in the beginning I was really free to play, but in these type of games you fall behind a lot if you don't spend, in my opinion. Like especially for me, like because right now I don't really have the time to play that much. I'm like catching up, but like bro, for all you free to play players, if you don't spend money, you can see the clear gap. Like there's a really big gap between people. You have like the big whales, they're just apart from everyone. Then you have the kind of people like me that spent a reasonable amount, and then you have the free to play players. The free to play players and those people like me, they're kind of close to each other. There are some free to play players that can of course do more damage and stuff because they farmed out everything, got the perfect gear, like you know, that 1%. But for me it's still easier because like in this game, the more stars you get, the stronger you get. Like you can get there could be a free to play player that gets the best gear, best stats, and all that shit. But then if I just spend more money and I get kind of good gear and I just get everything C6 with matrices with 3 stars, 4 stars, whatever it is, I'm still gonna be stronger. So for me, it's really just like I just wanna like stand out with the outfits. Like these are little things. Like I just want to stand out with the outfits. I want to have different weapons for variety reasons, so I can like have fun and change it up a little bit. Because I've seen a lot of people that don't have that. They have to use the same weapons, and not everyone can afford to do this, right? Like I'm just talking about me. So what I want to ask you guys, so like, are you guys free to play? And is it not like some people might have the money to spend it, but they just don't want to spend it on the game, which I totally understand? Or are some of you guys that have spent a little bit of money in the game, but just they're like limiting themselves to like the little stuff, like the arm thing? Because there's probably a lot of people that maybe only have bought the arm thing, and like this, just a little stuff like 3, 4, 5 euros. And they limit themselves. Like, what have you guys bought? Have you guys like bought out the whole shop? Are you guys a whale? Have you guys bought any of the skins? Let me know. I'm genuinely interested. And without further ado, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.